Hi, it's Monday. It's a very awkward Monday because I thought that I'd be doing like sports stuff and doing all the football stuff, but then I realized I'm a real person and need to get stuff done. Like house stuff, like cleaning. And, like more than just like push it around cleaning, like get all the various grease off the stove from like tacos and the burgers and whatnot, and then clean the counter. I hate to say it's a spring cleaning, but it's just gonna be like, I'm trying to keep myself busy because I realize that like I'm like lonely as all get out. Like I got here on August 5th and then was so like enamored by being in such a new place and finally seeing Aaron after like 6 weeks and running around and exploring and just seeing new stuff, and was just like I was able to distract myself for a while. Plus then we had to worry about the apartment, and I was like, oh my god, trains. And then shortly after that we went all the way down, we went to Germany, and it was just like riding a high for a little bit, trying to take care of all the Gemeente stuff, and then football started, and that was twice a week. So it was like I had a little bit of socialization, but it was June 16th, and then now it's July 22nd. We have longer until our cruise let me rephrase this. I have longer until the cruise than I have from football. Like, we're not at the midway point yet. Or are we? Perhaps. That's the 31st. Perhaps a midway point. Anyways, but I have been trying to keep myself busy. The patch on WoW has been helpful. Rise has been helpful on Star Trek Online in the morning. Seeing it but I notice I'm talking to the ladies at the bakery a little bit more than I am just doing my morning bakery stuff. I'm getting distracted with stuff on the internet, with like Facebook. To be fair, the United States is kind of going through a thing right now. That's saying something, because it seems like they've been going through a thing for the last 3 years, but this one, I've been quoting Kosh as in, the avalanche has already started. It's too late for the pebbles to vote. My background music has been bringing up a lot of the somewhat depressing songs. I still like them, but they have a tendency of, when I'm in it's sort of like, if you're drunk and you're already in a bad mood, you're gonna be a sad drunk, even though you're not typically. Like, it's strange. It's sort of like, don't do certain things because you can have a bad trip. If you're contemplating like life, the universe, and everything, and you're trying to figure out like, and you're just sort of like sitting around, maybe that may be a good time to, I don't know. Don't want to condone anything, despite the fact that what I was going to bring up is legal here and in like 6 or 7, 8 states, something like that. But most of the people that watch these videos, probably it's not even legal for anyways, because they put it at 21. But I talk about alcohol, so. Anyways, going to the gym solo and going to the field solo. It's going to be amazing when it finally comes back, when football comes back in September. And I'll have memories from, and experiences to share with people, and, how at least that I never did back in school. Oh, how was your summer? And people were like, oh yeah, I went on this trip. Oh, I went on this trip. Oh, I went on this trip. And I was always like, I went to the beach house 4 times this summer. Oh, you have a beach house? Yeah, I'm bored with it because it's my dead grandpa's house and it's the same place and it's a tiny little town. There was just nothing to do there because after a while my parents got cable in Vancouver, so we didn't have to work. So Kathy and I weren't looking forward to watching cable TV at the beach house. Just time away from the city and time away from our friends and time away from the internet. But now it's like I've been distracted for a year. Like the high and the ride of like new place, experiencing new things, walking around, riding trains, seeing, more than just a Max running every 15 minutes, but a tram that can by every 8 or whatever. It's new shops, different people, just then football starting, riding a train from Germany to Germany, back from Germany in the middle of the night. Going here, going there, going to Belgium, going to France, going to Groningen, going to all these places. But now it's like I've just been sitting around. It was kind of a joke. I mean, it was one of those like sad jokes on Saturday that I hadn't left Amsterdam. Like Rokier dropped us back off at the house, in the apartment here, on June 16th after the Arnhem game. And until Saturday, I hadn't left the city limits per se. I might have when I went down to Hosperplas. I'm not sure where the city limits are, but that's still like within the metro. Like I was short. I rode my bike down there, but it's a short distance on the metro to get to the metro of Amsterdam. So regardless of where the city limits is, you're still within the city if you can get the actual metro. I understand that like the regional or Streekvervoer buses do kind of go out to certain areas, but like the trams and the metros are, you're still in Amsterdam. And when I find myself like I'm torn. I mean, I understand that Willie's having a great time, at his new job. He's working to being a personal trainer, helping people get, better at better healthful lives and all that jazz. And he actually has a job that he likes, that he wants to go to, and, he needs to save up money. This, that, and the other thing. I had ideas of people visiting, and then Joe came, and it just sort of screwed everything up, because I was like, just doubted myself that this place isn't nearly as amazing. There's nothing, that I'm just crazy and dumb, that I'm enamored by the stupid things. I'm waiting for the washer to finish because we're going to get hot weather, so I'm waiting for that. I'm not going to the gym today. I'm going to save that for later when we have hotter temperatures up near 100 or over, leaving that for Fahrenheit, because my few Dutch viewers are going to be, you already know the heat wave's coming, and you already know what temperatures it's going to be. But if I say it's going to be 39, my American folks are like, can you translate to us? I can't Google. I literally. Okay, Google, convert 100 Fahrenheit to Celsius.
100 degrees Fahrenheit equal 37.778 degrees Celsius.
I don't know. Part of it is I've been on Facebook and a lot because I'm bored and I'm idle and I'm looking for socialization. So I'm on the other side of the clock looking at stuff by idiot Americans, and I'm just like losing my faith in the country. I don't want, at this point I don't want to go back. It's beyond dumb. But I also worry that like if Willie comes and visits, it's not going to be any, I've over-dramatized it. it's not gonna be nearly as good. I don't know. I think the washer's done. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. I'll be going to gym and stuff. And I might sprints on Wednesday. I'll probably do chest tomorrow. We'll see about sprints early in the day before the sun and stuff come up. Because if we're gonna have Indian food, I need to at least burn some calories. I can always go on a bike ride with some SPF on, but